Now under the dome tonight, MLB The Show has baseball from Tropicana Field. Tonight, a compelling matchup of division contenders between the Cleveland Indians and the Tampa Bay Rays. Major League Baseball on The Show is next. Tyler Glasnow, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, this guy's been throwing the ball really well. He picked up his 10th win of the year in his last one, and he'd like nothing more than to make it 2 good ones in a row and pick up his win number 11 today.
Striding in is Jose Ramirez. First at bat for him as he enters play 3rd in the American League batting race.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Ramirez swings, and this one's hit well to left. Left fielder looking up, still ranging back. That one is gone. What a way to lead off a ball game. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game. 46 now for him on the season as the Tribe move out in front 1-0.
This guy has some pop. You can't just lay one in there. What happens? He leads the game off just like that. It's 1-0.
Standing in now, Jason Dominguez. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
All the makings of a big inning right here. One already left the yard, and the power hitters are coming up.
Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up onto first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting 3rd. Looking at the stats, I'm so impressed. He's in the top 5 home runs in the American League coming into this game. And when you're doing that, you catch just about everybody's attention. Don't be surprised if he doesn't make something happen here.
Stepping up is Patrick Connolly, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
This guy's got a big shot at the Triple Crown. He's leading in 2 of the 3 categories and top 5 in home runs, so that's where he needs to pick it up.
Oh, look out. Hot shot to 3rd, and there are 2 away.
Batting 4th, the designated hitter, Franmil Reyes.
2 down, no one on base. And digging in now, Franmil Reyes. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. 2 out, nobody on. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Indians are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the first coming up from the Trop, and the Tribe are off to an early 1-0 lead. Tristan McKenzie gets the ball for the Indians in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
Joey Wendell digs in now, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind 3rd, and this is taken in for out number 1.
Batting 2nd.
And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. What's the key for a home victory tonight, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
So now to the plate, Justin Turner. Hit on the ground out to short. He's right there. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting third, the center fielder, Randy Arozarena.
Here's Randy Arozarena, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Into the windup, here comes the 2-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Dominguez will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll head to the second inning here in St. Pete. It's the Indians 1, the Rays nothing. Now to the plate, Eddie Rosario. A matchup with Tyler Glasnow to lead off the inning. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
The 1-1. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. In the air down the line in left. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 2-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
To the plate now, Lourdes Gurriel. Full count, 3-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High pop-up. Dietrich is calling for it. And he's got it for the final out of the frame. Down in order go the Tribe. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Leading off the inning, it'll be Will Smith. And they could use a spark from him here. The 3-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hit back up the middle, fielded cleanly, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Batting fifth.
Here's how the Indians are setting up on D. And I'm locking in today on Lourdes Gurriel. And with a name like Lourdes, he's going to be smooth defensively. Up the middle, he helps his team in a variety of ways, and the bat plays as well.
At the plate, Willy Adames. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Hit down the third baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Another one sent foul. Takes this the other way to right, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Hey guys, that's a great job of hitting right there. Pitcher executes his pitch down and away below the knees, and a right-handed batter is able to stay inside and push it through the 3-4 hole. Nothing you can do.
In now, Austin Meadows. Adames stands at first with one out. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
His heart sank right there when that ball met the bat, but just had him out front just enough to give him another shot at potentially putting him away.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Austin Meadows becomes out number 2 this inning. Chopped weakly to the left.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And another foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. Got him swinging, and that's the third out. One left for Tampa. They still trail 1-0. Brett Phillips will bat next. His previous meeting line with Tyler Glasnow. He's 1 for 4. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Happ comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Batting 9, the catcher, number 17, Austin Hedges.
Striding in for the Indians, Austin Hedges. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jose Ramirez. And he lays off again, ball 3.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 3-1 pitch. Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. This is on the ground over to first. Reined in. On to first with it is Dietrich, and that'll end the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3, but they lead it 1-0.
We're back now as the Rays are preparing for their at-bats here in the 3rd inning, and this lineup has been a huge bright spot for the ball club this season. And when you look at their stats as a team, one thing that stands out is their on-base percentage, which is among the best in the league. In today's game, it's widely understood that that's a good indicator, and as one player put it, well, we get a lot of hits. We're not a fun team to pitch to, so guys nibble against us, and when they do, we do a pretty good job of laying off. Now that's easier said than done, of course, but they are a shining example of it, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. The 3-1.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
The first baseman,
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Derek Dietrich. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. To 2-2 now. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Rousseau aboard here at first with nobody out, and he struck him out. And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Line drive base hit into the left center field gap. This will kick up against the wall now. In to score is the runner from first.
This is an easy decision for him to try for third because he has the play right in front of him, so he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around safely.
2-1 to count. Lined hard to center field. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
High in the air out to center field. Phillips is there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
now batting, the catcher.
Here now is Will Smith. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the 3-1.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
He's been called. Batting average fell below 230, but that knock might have put him in a positive frame of mind. Hopefully that's the start of something big.
Stepping in now, Willy Adames. Into the corner and slicing foul.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The set and the 1-2. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
Now 2-2, 2 on, 2 out. This is when you have to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do is run the count full to 3-2. Then the runners are going to be off to the races.
Swinging a blooper to the right side. Gurriel onto the grass. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Gotta love a night at the ballpark. These fans certainly are. More coming up under the dome in just a moment. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, Jason Dominguez. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Ready with the 3-1. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. And that'll get down out there near the wall. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he will make it there safely as he fires off the fourth with a leadoff triple.
The shortstop, Patrick Connolly.
Into the box, Patrick Connolly. Swing hard liner to left center. In to score from third, the tying run.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Franmil Reyes.
So now to the plate, Franmil Reyes. And it's 1-2.
Now, you don't have to be a genius to figure out what the plan of attack is. It is ambush city on this guy. 2 hits on back-to-back pitches, and this guy comes unglued.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Connolly gets his lead at first, nobody out. A bouncer up the middle. Adames brings it in, and he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Rays' Road to the Show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. To the plate now, Eddie Rosario, lifted down the line in left. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And they take the lead. It's gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 34 home runs now on the year. And it's given the Indians a 4-2 lead.
Yeah, and if you remember the previous pitch, he couldn't get around on a fastball and was mad at himself. Well, there's nothing to be mad about anymore unless you're the guy standing on the mound wondering what just happened.
At the plate, Josh Bell. And he goes up to get this one as he pops it up over toward the right side of the infield. Wendell takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Lourdes Gurriel.
Base is empty, 2 away, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
Count 1 and 2.
Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside. Now this pitch is swung on and popped up. And this will also head toward the right side of the infield. Dietrich is there, and the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 4-2 in favor of the Tribe. We're back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Austin Meadows.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now, but this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. One out here in the Tampa Bay fourth, and that'll bring up the former first rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Now the 3-2 pitch. Count remains full. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone. Bases are empty here with 2 away, and that'll bring up Mike Brasso. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Chasing after it is Rosario. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Rays go in order, 1-2-3. They trail it here, 4-2. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Brett Phillips. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. This is on the ground over to first. Right to him. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The catcher, number 17, Austin Hedges.
So now into the box is Austin Hedges. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Dietrich has room in foul territory. 2 down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Jose.
Next to hit, Jose Ramirez. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Looking up is the left fielder. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. His second home run of the game. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
So stepping in is Jason Dominguez. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
And the pitch on 2-1. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here's the 2-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Happ is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. Halfway home tonight on the Gulf Coast. It's now 5-2 Cleveland. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Derek Dietrich. The 3-1 is swung on and missed. A full count now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands. Now the
3-2 pitch. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
He's got it to second for 1. Over to Bell for the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Standing in now, Justin Turner. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. This is line to left. Rosario finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Nothing doing for Tampa, and the deficit remains 5-2. Colin McHugh takes over to start the 6th inning on the
Now
mound.
pitching for the Rays, number 31, Colin McHugh.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Patrick Connolly. Outside, 2-1. Pulled toward right center field. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap into right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. Eddie Rosario will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Connolly, the runner at second with 1 away. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. And he's safe.
As we watch this, I'm trying to figure out what happened here. Looked like the throw was on target, and it was. He just didn't close the glove over it, and he's safely aboard as a result. Those are tough to explain sometimes.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And the run is in to score from third. It's now 6-2. And now Lourdes Gurriel.
Lourdes Gurriel.
McHugh pauses. Here's the 1-1. Six runs, 6 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Hit on the ground to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 man left on. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. The Tribe lead this one 6-2. Phil Maton enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 88, Phil Maton.
And stepping in, Randy Arozarena. No hits to this point. The 2-1 home is in there for strike number 2. and deep down the left field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Hit hard to third. And close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
Now batting, the catcher.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Will Smith, singled in his last at-bat. 2 runs, 4 hits, 1 error in the ballgame for Tampa Bay. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the seam as it scoots through on the carpet for extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is in there. So he's into third there with their second 3-base hit of the game. And that would seem to be a good time to show you the team leaders in triples this year. And you can see right there that these guys rank second in the AL in that category. At the plate now, Willy Adames in the air out to right. Long run for the right fielder. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the run is in to score from third.
Right fielder.
Next to dig in, Austin Meadows. He went down on strikes last time up. He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. And he will crash into the wall, but hold on to it there for the final out of the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Now at the plate, here is Brett Phillips. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And it's a 2-2 count to Brett Phillips. Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He's through first and hustling for second. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Talk about auspicious beginnings. That's the way to start an inning, folks. Drives it into the gap at right center, and you see when it rolls to the wall, he puts it into another gear and legs out a triple. There are a lot of ways to score from third with no outs.
In now, Austin Hedges. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Got him reaching there. Strike 2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
And he fouls this one off. Phillips, the runner at third with no outs. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Austin Hedges becomes the first out of the inning. Jose Ramirez to the plate again and looking for home run number 3 in the ball game. His second coming back in the 5th. And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal, so there'll be runners at the corners with 1 gone.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
In now for Cleveland, Jason Dominguez, and their runners at the corners now. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
The batter, number 8.
Next up, Patrick Connolly. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
High in the air out to center field. Arozarena is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Indians strand a couple as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Last half of the 7th here, and coming forward is the switch-hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. Emmanuel Clase comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Emmanuel
This is on the ground over to first. Bell scoops it up, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
now batting, the designated hitter, Michael Brasso.
Next will be the designated hitter, Michael Brasso. Flew out last time up. The 1-1. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball
next
back.
in
He
Tampa
hung
Bay,
that middle of the
the
plate.
first baseman,
The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put Goodwood on it.
Dietrich.
So now to the plate, Derek Dietrich, and it's fouled away. Grounded to first. Bell brings it in to second for 1.
Now batting, second baseman, Joey Wendell.
Up next for the Rays, Joey Wendell. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least. So you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. Dietrich leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. So now to the plate, Justin Turner. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Looking to wiggle out of this, here it is. Liner towards second, but this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. Rays strand a pair. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Colin Poche has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 38, Colin Poche.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now the 1-1 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Eddie Rosario.
So next to bat will be Eddie Rosario. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ahmed Rosario will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with one away.
Ahmed Rosario.
Ready on 1 and 2. And this is lined into left field, and a welcome to the ball game there as he's got himself a pinch hit single.
The first baseman, number 23, Josh Bell.
To the plate now, Josh Bell. Swing and a miss on the splitter, and it's 1 and 2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
The 1-2 pitch. Runners on first with one down. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1. Throw over to first. Runner's back. There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone. And that brings up outfielder Brett Phillips. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls. And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And Austin Hedges will be the next to hit. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. A couple of walks, but no damage. We return to Tropicana Field after this. Ahmed Rosario takes over out in left field after entering the game in a pinch hit role last half inning. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Randy Arozarena. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
Can we be honest here? That was a terrible pitch. That was right over the heart of the plate.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Around first, he's digging for second. Around second, he's on his way to third. The relay, and he'll make it to third with a triple.
Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now. Great job to cash in following that leadoff triple. Infield's back, so you just want to make sure you get it on the ground, and that's an easy RBI.
High and deep down the left field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. One out, nobody on. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Now into the box, Austin Meadows. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Number 24, Andrew Miller.
And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now. Chopped at the plate. That's a foul ball. Here's the pitch on 2-2. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We've played 8 full. It's the Indians 6, the Rays 4. Hunter Strickland enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Jose Ramirez will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. Now the 1-1 pitch makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2. That's popped up, and no one will get this one.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
2-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The right fielder, number 6, Jason Dominguez.
Stepping in once again is Jason Dominguez. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. The 2-2 one more time. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 8, shortstop.
Next, here is Patrick Connolly. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And prior to the 2-2, he'll step out of the box and ask for time. Here's the pitch. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
On to first with it is Dietrich, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. They're up 6-4. Digging in, the switch hitter, Ian Happ. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1 and 2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good, hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rays DH. Ready with the payoff pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball, but this will wind up being a foul ball.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
The first baseman, Derek Dietrich.
Tampa down to their final strike in this one. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. Cleveland, with their 80th win to pace the division. Tristan McKenzie records the victory, his 13th of the year. Andrew Miller records 4 outs on his way to the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.